Hello everyone. In this video, I will show you the normal boot process of Windows computer and what is going on at each phase. Understanding these boot phases will help you identify the point at which your computer fails, so you can choose the appropriate solution from the list provided in video description below. The boot process is divided into the following phases: Post phase, BIOS, or UEFI phase, Boot Manager phase, Bootloader phase, Kernel phase, including drivers and system services stages, and Login phase. Let's starting with Post phase. When you press the power button, the system performs a post or power on self-test. This checks hardware components like CPU, fan, RAM, disk drives, keyboard, connected devices, and other adapters, to ensure they are functioning properly. Next, the BIOS or UEFI firmware takes control, searching for a bootable device. Once a valid bootable device found, the firmware passes control to the boot manager. The Windows Boot Manager is responsible for loading and executing the operating system by reading the boot configuration data or BCD file from EFI or system partition. If multiple operating systems are installed, a menu of those systems will be displayed at this stage. The bootloader, typically the winload.efi and GPT or winload.exe in MBR system, loads OS kernel and important drivers into RAM memory. The kernel or entys kernel.exe is like the brain of the operating system, managing hardware and processes. In the kernel phase, Windows begins loading critical components, including the registry settings, additional hardware identifiers like the graphics card and system drivers, along with Session Manager subsystem, Win32 subsystem, security checks, and Windows Logon Manager. Windows then initializes the familiar login screen, so you can log in into your user profile on the computer. After passing the login screen, a desktop window opens and the system is ready for you to use. Let's now look at the most common error codes and messages associated with each boot phase. The shown diagram shows what typically appears on your screen during a normal boot, along with potential blue or black screens that indicate boot failures, as well as common error messages for each phase. After reviewing the normal boot processes and their common related errors, you can scroll down to the video description to find the appropriate solution for any boot or startup failure issues your computer may encounter. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, leave a comment and subscribe.